What up, guys? Hey, what's going on? STS here, Super Review Time. Once again here, 1 o'clock in the morning, which this won't be uploaded until here on next day, which is Tuesday today, so it should be on later today. But right here, this movie we're going to talk about is a 2012 direct-to-DVD film. And this is also a film that I wanted to watch. It was on Netflix last year, a couple years ago, and then it was taken off, which I saw it on Netflix, but didn't pass the fuck out. We're going to talk about an awesome stoner film here. 2012, like I said. And the thing is, though, I wanted to watch this stoned. Well, I had the chance to yesterday. And the thing is, though, well, how can I remember? How can I remember this? But I can still remember. It's easy to say. This, to me, is one hell of a fucking stoner film. Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. You have Wiz Khalifa, whose character is, I think, Devin. Yeah, Devin Overstreet. And then you have Snoop Dogg's Mac Johnson. Now, Devin Overstreet reminds me, his character is just like this nerd kind of like guy who, he plays like a nerd type kind of dude. Well, his real self, he's a cool motherfucking rapper and all that shit. This movie, he's played as this nerd type of guy, dude is working in. It shows like when the movie first comes out, which I could talk about now. Or Snoop Dogg is a drug dealer, and then that's how and Devin's character meets up with Mac's character, and then he gets to be smoking, which is what I'll talk about in a little bit. This movie first starts off with, which I think is an awesome. It's probably one of the best intros ever to a stoner film. There's a bunch of stoner films that I've watched in the past, but this thing right here with a disclaimer, basically, it's Slow Burn, which is voiced by Mystikal as this joint, who's basically telling me, you need to have weed to watch this movie, and if you don't have any weed, what the fuck do you watch this movie for? It's a stoner, and you need the one ingredient, you need weed. He's at a chalkboard like saying, hit your bulls, your bongs, your bubblers, your fucking papers, clones, or whatever. And it was just awesome. And then he's just talking, and then he just snaps off and says, go to start the movie, and then the soundtrack. Some of these songs in this hip-hop, the soundtrack's amazing. 8 a.m. or 6 p.m., I think. I don't know I'm trying to think, what is it called? Do they have their fucking, they don't have it. Son of a bitch. Well, the CD, well, it's just basically, I think it's 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. or whatever. It just starts off. And I loved it. But we start that going in. There's no fucking plot thing. I have to remember now. But he befriends with Devin, and basically starts saying, he's the valedictorian, and he needs to he's so stressed, and he has this bitchy ass girlfriend who is just unfucking real. And it had Slow Burn keep coming back, Devin's had some problems with a controlling bitch. Never. My wife said, because my wife watched it with me, I was controlling it first, I said, well, now like this bitch is doing, didn't really care for this bullshit. But when it starts off with, and you have their teacher, Mike Epps, who's playing the character Mr. Armstrong, is hilarious. Max, he's the principal's name, which I said on here on Wikipedia. The principal, assistant skin flute, is played by Derek D, which I don't know what the hell he's from. You guys know. You have the fuck's her name? Luenell. She's like a big black chick. She's known. She's older. She's Principal Cummings. She's fucking around with Mac all the time. Mac's also, I forgot, he's a 15-year senior or whatever it was. And I'm like, what school can do that? This is a really fucked up stoner's fantasy of a story play of a guy who, and Max, the way he has the Letterman jacket, he has all the years, and with a cross, like a check over it. He was like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, but when Devin starts hanging out with Mac, he starts to spit. It first starts with a cookie. He gets with edibles, which is another thing that's sober. And these edibles are different. And also in my personal experience, I never had edibles before. I would, and I hope that's one of my goals to have before it dies. I just want to have some edibles. After an hour, he gets all fucked up, and then Mac just passes the blunt to him. He starts smoking blunts, and that's when starts kicking up. It's basically just him fucking around, just smoking, chilling, and we get high. We know that. And all this raps and everything, which I can't really remember. Then Max, he's trying to get with the sub teacher. I think it's Greenberg. No, I don't know who it is. Fuck. Oh, he's trying to get with the fucking substitute teachers like his age, you know. But the thing is, though, it's pretty. And then you have Eddie Milonakis, who's played by Knees Down, which is this cripple, who basically, I mean, he's smoking. Everybody's smoking. I tell you, and there's like so, and they said play a weed game, take a toke every time you see this. And I'm like, man, you gotta have like a shit ton of weed, shit ton of money to have that kind of fucking weed to play that game. You'd be fucked up. It was like Julian from Trevor Boys with a drink with rum, but no, it was everybody with joints in their hands or blunts or have a bong or anything. But the thing is, like, the story, it goes on. There's certain kind of little soundtracks. You know, you have Mac who's dreaming of about to be fucking his substitute teacher, which he ends up getting in the later in the film. Devin ends up, singing the song, Young and Wild. Young and Wild, he has it in his mind. He talks about that later in the film. Just young, wild, and free, chill. His bitch, whatever, whines about it and everything. And also, their assistant principal's having problems with Mac throughout the film and gets shitty, but he gets a joint or something later on at the film. To me, to talk about not spoil it all, because it's not really spoiled enough in the law. I mean, it's basically just the story follows two high school students, Geeky, Devin, and Badman Mike, who's a stoner. He befriends Devin and introduces him to cannabis. That's basically what it is, basically. And it's fucking fantastic. I mean, it's got like a 2 stars, everything, but I just enjoy it. Not everybody likes these films. I enjoy this. Good songs, good fucking melody, fucking good toke smoking up, good comedy. The end of it was his ex-woman was getting fucked by Knees Down, aka Andy Milonakis fucking her, because that's why he's named Knees Down. He fuck-hearted and shit. They had a smoke-a-thon, hip-a-thon, the scene I could tell you about. There's a scene where they had a hip-a-thon, and Knees Down was like the champion. They're all smoking weed, and like, smoking sounds like, there's all these weird fucking fake clouds of smoke they're making, like charades of like stuff, and then it's Knees Down, and he has some slut-looking bitch with him, and she starts pulling her pants and her panties down, and he puts that joint in her asshole, and it smokes it out. She's like inhales it, and then she shits, and it shits out, and with the smoke too, and he's inhaling the shit. Like, what the fuck? And he won the fucking thing. Oh no, but the thing is, no, this is an awesome stoner comedy flick. I recommend this film. I don't give a fuck about the critics saying, oh, this, and that. Let's read the critics here, supposedly. The critical fucking damn. It gave, let's see here. Devin Go to High School was panned by critics. All hip-hop gave the film a 3 out of 10, saying there's no other way to say this except Devin Go to High School is bad. Plain and simple, the on-screen collaboration between these two hip-hop heavyweights is a joke, and for their sakes, hopefully joke that everyone involved with Mac and Devin were wrong. At the end of the day, the only thing that Mac and Devin are going to prove is that we need How High 2, and we need it bad. David Evans of the AV Cup gave a negative review saying the Prodigy completes his evolutions with his use of high school air speech to perform Young Wild, which was the single from the album. I mean, it's just, there's you get your critics, but I enjoy this film. If you stone motherfucker, you chill, or you done with the weed, or you want to see a movie to check out this film. I mean, it's not a Cheech and Chong, but it's a fucking good fucking film. I enjoyed it. And the reason why I don't do a bunch of stoner comedies, is because I don't get stoned much anymore. And I don't want to watch a stoner film hot. I've been sober. There's a movie, Cannabis, I want to see, but I've been clean for a while. So, I like to watch that. Maybe. I'm going to have to watch that maybe a couple months or so. But at the end of the day, Mac and Devin Go to High School is approved by me, STS. I enjoy this film. I think you guys will enjoy it too. If you're stoned, you want to watch a good fucking stoner flick, check out Mac and Devin Go to High School. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu, by the way, since Netflix took out. Hulu has got it on there. So I definitely, guys, check it out. Make a Devin Go to high school. Toke up, smoke up, 420 every damn day. I'm STS. Hope you enjoy this super review. Check out that fucking movie. It's a good stern flick. And I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna fucking go to bed. Peace. Cheers.